Hi Virgo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of March 7th to the 13th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for the week, so simply take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. But as well, I want to remind you, or rather thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. As well, to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email and I'll definitely get that started for you. Everything you need is down below in the description box, okay? Moving forward, don't forget to stick with me to the very end of the reading to get an answer to your own yes or no question. So simply think of it along the way, okay? The overall message I received for you, Virgo, for the week, channeled from Spirit, gaining so much abundance. Gaining so much abundance. And the song that Spirit chose for you on shuffle to speak upon your week, Take It to the Top by Kool and the Gang. Take It to the Top. Love this song. I'll leave it down below for you to utilize, listen to, look up the lyrics, however you want to go about it. But let's get started. Putting this to the side, we're going to begin by pulling a message or two from the Divine Animals Oracle deck. All right. It feels as if you're focused on a level of freedom that you truly desire at this time, but needing to trust your intuition, how to attain that, how to be successful in going after that freedom. And how does your individual freedom look to you? Okay. For my lovely Virgos, we got Reciprocity, Honeybee. I feel like you're being reminded and seeing firsthand in certain ways that there's a level of sweet results surrounding you. You are experiencing a level of results that are important to you, as if your work is paying off, getting more than one form of abundance this week, gaining that, an underlying focus on your individual purpose and transformation at this time, okay? I heard feeling a little bit serious, but that's okay. It wasn't meant to come off sarcastic, but yeah, you're feeling a bit serious this week, but Spirit's saying that's okay. Just be true to how you're feeling. What do you need to release at this time? Going back to that freedom card, do you see that energy coming from the the jaguar? It looks as if you're just feeling a bit drained, very tired, just overly serious, focused, okay? Needing to prioritize your beauty as well, your self-care, okay? But we also have, so this was the Reciprocity card, and the fact that there are so many bees, it's the honeybee card. You know, your life is blossoming, you're receiving a level of abundance, several forms of it this week that just make you happy, even if you're not outwardly exuding that, showing it, right? It just feels as if it's a long time coming for you individually, and you deserve it. You deserve it, okay? Spirit's saying they definitely do. And then we have reliability, goat. You're exuding energy, just showing people without meaning to, or you proved it over time that you're reliable, you're resourceful, interesting, and that you're responsible. Just feeling as if you are viewed as a rock in a situation, if not multiple, and that you can just be looked to get done what needs to get done. It feels very work, career oriented, but it could be more so people just, I'm hearing, relying on you or needing you for certain obligations to help them or just get done certain levels of fulfillment that need to take place. That was horrible wording at the end. To get done what needs to get done, okay? It just feels like you're looked to in a lot of ways for stuff that even if at times it's not what you want to get done, you're being realistic, right? You're just doing what you have to. Okay. I'm hearing this is why you're being rewarded. So we're going to pull the main part of the reading from the Light Seers deck for my lovely Virgos to continue for this upcoming week. Nice. So a lack of patience at this time, but also a lack of balance. This one's going to be in the center while we have two on the outside. Okay. So we also have the Six of Pentacles coming out and the Eight of Swords. Doing a level of reflecting this week, feeling as if you are seeing things get done out of order. It's like you'll get it done your way in your own calm, sort of analytical Virgo way. But for whatever reason, things are happening sort of out of order or not how you would expect them to come to be. It may irritate you a little bit throughout the week, but just go with the flow, right? Try to adapt to how things are coming to be and are being accomplished, especially when it comes to you, right? Remembering you can't control people all the meanwhile, but with the Eight of Swords, it just feels like you're doing a necessary amount of reflecting and feeling a bit restricted or tied down in a situation. And once again, you're thinking about reflecting on the desire for a level of freedom, absolutely from that one situation or multiple. It's your life, live it how you may, how you wish, right? But at times I feel like you discard that, put it to the side. And I feel like even your dreams, your goals, in order to, maybe not fully your goals, but your dreams at the very least, to just do what you have to do to be a responsible Virgo, to make that money, right? To fulfill your obligations, to maintain a level of stability or bring it back. But look what we have here, the Six of Pentacles. And this is the first of the three when we're going in order. I know you can't see them, but that just reiterates how things aren't happening in the order they should, but they're happening in the way they're meant to. Divine order, divine timing, all needs to be kept in mind throughout the week as you're gifted so many forms of abundance. Ooh, I just heard six at the very least. Six at the very least different forms of abundance. Or, you know, two out of the six could be a similar form. Either way, you're being gifted, rewarded for all the hard work, for doing what you have to do. But take it as a chance to, as a reminder that yes, okay, the hard work's paying off. You're doing what you have to do. And the universe says, you know, get it, Virgo, here you go. Feel better about your money, feel better about your career, about your love situation potentially. Less likely to receive abundance than that. But it just feels like that's because that has not been your main focus. But I just feel like you need to also, moving forward, prioritize your happiness, your health care, your self-care, you know what I mean? And therefore being reminded by the universe at a certain point in the week, in the middle and at the end, not so much in the beginning when you're getting the majority of that abundance, but they're saying that will carry throughout the week to an extent. So the middle and the last part of the week, for the most part, you're being reminded that you can gain this amount of abundance. You know, you can get what you deserve at the end of the day, at the end of the week, moving forward, you know, and move towards your goals, your freedom, your ideal lifestyle. But all the meanwhile, you don't need to sabotage or discard, you know, your health, your self-care. It's important to persevere, to keep moving forward, to produce quality, right? To feel good within, to protect and maintain a healthy glow about you, healthy energy, if you will. And I just feel as if you can see how I feel like your energy is going to improve throughout the week for one reason or another. Or vice versa. It could go more so like from amazing or better and then just decrease as the week goes on. There's something to learn regardless of which way it goes for you. Okay, we're going to keep pulling. Balancing things out, going through a balancing act. Okay, no, I'm being told not to show it. Okay, so the Two of Swords, number 22 coming out. You're being watched. Wow, I predicted this part of the reading. As I was running around going to the gym and whatnot. But yeah, so you're being watched, and not in a creepy way, by your spirit guides. It's part of the number 22. The angel number, it's a reminder that you're being protected, you're being guided. Even spirit watching behind the scenes to make sure you can trust certain people and situations to see if it has a future for you. Knowing that you can't and aren't expected to see everything in the future, even if you got that psychic or intuitive ability within you. You are intuitive, but I'm speaking to my psychic Virgos out there. Anyways, so moving forward, I feel like you are just a little bit blinded to, with the Two of Swords, to what lies ahead, certain progressions with the situation, even like even certain connections. But I feel like you're gifted abundance to sort of either distract you or make you feel better, to remind you that what you water, what you put your efforts towards, will pay off, period. And you deserve that all the meanwhile. But with the Moon card, it just feels like that's where your lack of patience comes into play. Your lack of balance feels present in your situation, in your life. feeling quick to get irritated with certain situations, people taking too long or just not doing it the way you would. That could happen randomly throughout the week. Just beware and learn from it. But it's because you either need more sleep, more self-care, you're just not, you haven't healed from certain past difficulties, situations, or people. It feels like at times people are trying to poke you, irritate you, and it's not necessarily the case. Might be for a select few. But it just feels like you need to also recognize when you're drowning in the amount of work that you take on. But moving forward, accepting the abundance coming in and knowing there will be plenty of it, but also being better at saying no and asking yourself that one situation or multiple that's restricting you at this time, leaving you with a lack of freedom or at least feeling that way. Is it making you more emotional and more impatient and feeling that lack of balance? And how do we move forward and do what's right for Virgo? Move towards a healthier, happier lifestyle. The sun, right? You'll figure it out is what they're saying. You do need to an extent, look within for the answers and trust your spiritual guidance moving forward and just manifest. Trust the skill sets you have, and that being one of them, okay? But once again, it's a week where you're receiving and gaining so much abundance, and it's because of all your hard work, effort, and they're saying endurance, okay? So keep it up and just implement, once again, a lot of healthcare and self-care in order to seek a healthier, happier lifestyle. Bear with me, all right? So let's answer your question for Virgo. Okay, so you are getting a no, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing week. Sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.